Attorney Greg Isaacs is with us now. Greg, as always, thank you for being here.
Lori, it's great to be here.
Here's what we're talking about today. Parents get scary messages from time to time. Their child's school is on lockdown because of a threat of a bomb or maybe a report of a school shooter. Terrifying. Businesses and public buildings are targets of those threats, too. So often, they turn out to be bogus. They're fakes. Investigators find nothing. Greg, the question for you, what happens to the people behind these false reports?
Well, Lori, and people fall down the rabbit hole. They think just because you call a criminal offense a prank, that everyone's going to get the humor. And let me tell you, the man in the black robe, the judge, does not.
Not funny.
Not funny at all. And it hit home when we were talking this morning, and I pulled in the courthouse in Sevierville, couldn't get in. The entire courthouse had been evacuated.
It was on lockdown?
On lockdown because of a bomb threat. So let's talk about Tennessee law. If you make a fake bomb, fire, or false report, it constitutes a serious felony. If it is a bomb threat or a fire report, it is a Class C felony that carries 3 to 6 years in the penitentiary.
You know, oftentimes it's a student who doesn't want to take a test or something like that. What about punishment for kids versus adults?
Here, and we've seen it happen all too frequently in the Knox County juvenile court system. Lori, I will tell you, they treat those type of threats very seriously. They deploy a host of detectives, law enforcement officers. So it's something that really law enforcement takes seriously, especially in this climate. Pre-Columbine, there was literally under a dozen false bomb reports nationwide. Afterward, we're still averaging 5,000 a year.
And we're talking about this as kind of a behind the scenes because of what you experienced this morning, but it is our policy not to cover these on the newscast for obvious reasons.
Right, and the person that calls in that threat, whether you're trying to embarrass or humiliate somebody by saying your ex-girlfriend's house or apartment is on fire.
Swatting.
Yeah, it's called, you educated me on that. There's a new social phenomena called?
Swatting.
Swatting.
Getting the SWAT team out there.
Getting the SWAT team.
Yeah.
And you know the danger when you get a SWAT team out there, you could get shot.
And it's happened. A Sumner County man died last year. We reported on this. Died of a heart attack out of the fear, police said, of police surrounding his home on false pretenses.
And that could lead to homicide charges. Yeah. Also under that same Tennessee statute, it is a crime to give a false report. So if you say, I saw the person that stole my car and it looked like this, or this was stolen or burned down in the house fire, and you get your police report and it didn't happen, that's a Class D felony, 2 to 4 years.
All right.
And you know, law enforcement is also the victim. How many times have we seen people arrested and saying, recently we're hearing reports, people are saying the law enforcement went George Floyd on me. A terrible situation people are using. And remember, body cams, dash cams, they're watching.
They don't lie. Bottom line, don't do it.
Bottom line is don't do it.
Thank you, Greg. If you have a legal question, send it Greg's way. We'll see if he can clear it up for you here on the air. Email AskIsaacs@wate.com. And remember, we bring Greg on every Wednesday at 5:30.